Hello, family. My name is Verlinda Shavers. I'm glad to be here. I hope you all are well. I hope you're enjoying God's blessings. I hope everybody's safe. I want to talk to you all today about, for one thing, I want to talk to us about our safety. We need to prepare for what may be coming down the pipeline. Uh, we have no idea. The Orange Man that made bukus of mistakes, and we don't know what's about to happen. So start preparing. Start putting up things that you think that you may need. You know, prepare for the storm that may or may not come. But there's a storm arriving. I can tell you that now. So prepare for it. Don't sit up and wait on the cruise ship when God didn't set you a boat. And already given you what you need so you can get what you need. But you sitting up on, oh, God gonna make a way. But he's already given you what you need in order for you to get what you need. So that's not be foolish. There was a pastor that I was under years ago that used to say, he was talking about Jesus. He would say, I'd rather have him and not need him than to need him and not have him. That can go with a lot of different things. I would rather have the things that I would want, that I may need, and not need it, than to need it and don't have it. So prepare for what may be coming down the pipes, because it's just not looking good right now. I also want to share a poem with you that I wrote a long time ago. It's called Why Can't You Hear Me? This poem never resonated with me the way it did today. I wrote it down. It's in one of my books, but it resonated with my heart differently today for some reason, and I hope it can resonate with you. Once again, the name of it is Why Can't You Hear Me? Can you hear me? Do you hear my voice before you pull the trigger of a gun and kill my creation? Before you beat your fellow man into unconsciousness or death, can you hear my voice speaking into your heart? The wind blows and the seas rage. Can't you hear me? When the sun is shining and the birds sing, can you hear me? When old men groan, I'm there. Can you hear me when men and women go behind prison walls? I'm speaking, but you can't hear me. I know many of you can't, because you've been turned over to a reprobate mind. You have become children of the fallen one. All you carry out in your eyes are correct. Everything you undertake can be justified by your understanding, not mine. The world and all that I have created in the world belongs to me. I am the power within everything. The grass, sun, moon, stars, waters, and clouds hear and obey my commands. But my most precious creation of all can't hear me. Your mind, eyes, heart, and ears are blocked. Open them and hear me before it's too late. I am coming back. That touched me today because there's so many things. There's a thin line that when we do something wrong, and unless we just done went over the edge. I mean, just mad, dog mad, to where there's no reasoning. We can't think, we can't. But other than that, most of the time, there's this thin line that when we get ready to do something, if you just stop and think, it will let you know that you're doing wrong or you're doing right. It's always there. God speaks to us if we just take that little time and listen to Him and listen to the Almighty. You know, like He said, the sun. You know, the birds sing. You know, they hear Him. They obey God's will, but we don't. You know, and at the end where it says, "I'm coming back," you know, a lot of people may get that as, may see that as He's coming back to collect His people. All, you know, all at once. He's going to have a rapture. And then there's some that may get that as, "I'm coming back." Because He's coming back for you. You're not going to live forever. You're going to shed this body. I'm going to put it like that. You're going to shed this body. You're not going to stay in this body forever. So He's coming back. So be ready when He comes. Family, I talk to you all. I share my poems with you. And I don't do it for publicity because, you know, no. I do it because I love you. And I just want to share a piece of what God has given me to bless me and to help me. And hopefully it'll help some of y'all some kind of way. I just want to be a blessing to somebody. You know, I share because I love you. And I hope that it can resonate with you. I hope that you can get something out of the things that I say. And family, I want you all to be careful. I want you to love on each other. Please take care of our children. Make sure they're safe. Make sure one another is safe. Because there's still a lot of things happening out there. And a lot of the things are happening to us. So we know that. Coming up missing and everything else. So guys, be on the lookout. Stay safe. Do whatever it takes to keep yourselves and family safe. Do whatever it takes to keep yourself safe. Get what you need. Prepare your homes for whatever you need to keep you safe. To keep what you need to survive in this world. You know, I'm not saying violence. I'm just saying, you know, because you're going to need food, you're going to need lights, you're going to need some of everything here after a while. So just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for everything. Prepare. It's better to have it and not need it. Because we're dealing with that orange man. We never know what's going to go down. So family, as always, I love you. But you know that God loves you more. Until next time, God be with you. Stay safe. Enjoy your blessings. Bye.